In this video, I will show you a big picture of online teaching and how to become an online teacher. What software or application you need and what types of activities you would be doing. And we are starting right after this short break. Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Tahir, and if this is your first time, please hit the subscribe button and also the notification bell to get notified whenever I post a new video on this channel every Tuesday and Friday. On my channel Digit Idea, I have many videos regarding online teaching and how to create online courses. Today this topic is getting a lot of popularity, and in this video therefore I decided to create an index of all those videos. So I will show you a bigger picture of online teaching, what you should be doing and what types of activities or softwares are involved, and then I will introduce to you my other contents regarding online teaching which you can watch on my YouTube channel. Now let's talk about online teaching. There are two major types of activities you should be doing. There are two major areas you can say. The first is content creation and the second is content delivery, delivering your contents to students. You should understand this, that as an online teacher, you have many jobs to do. At some times you will be a content creator, at other times you might be a video editor. So in content creation, there are 5 types of contents. These are the 5 major types. Let's talk about the video contents. So you will be creating videos, and this also include the animations. In some cases you might want to add some animations to your courses. Another type of content is PDF. Then you might want to use some Google Docs in your courses. Another very important type of content which I have included is quiz banks, because when you are using a learning management system, which I am going to talk about in a minute, then quiz bank is also a very powerful and important source of contents. And then some teachers might need some audio contents as well for their students. So these are the major types of contents. Now let's talk about how you can create these contents. So for video, you even do not need any camera. You can still create educational videos without having a camera. And this is by using the screen capture videos. So you should understand that there are few types of videos which you can have in your online courses. So some videos are talking head videos, like this video. I'm talking to you. For this kind of videos, you need camera, of course. But for screen captures, you do not need a camera. You just need a screen capture software. I use OBS, which is a free open source software, and I think which has all the professional capabilities. And I have a separate video about 4 software which I use for creating online courses. You can watch that video. But for video creation, you first have to decide what type of videos you are going to create. How many talking head videos, how many screen capture videos, and you have to plan all your course contents. But there are many options. Another software which I use for video creation is called HitFilm. This is also free. The important thing about video contents is that your voice quality must be perfect, because our ears are more sensitive than our eyes. So if the audio is not of good quality, then nobody will watch your videos. Even the video quality is good. So you have to get a very good quality mic, and you have to try to figure out the most peaceful location in your house where there is the minimum noise to get good quality videos. Now let's talk about PDFs. How you can create PDFs. I am a big fan of LaTeX, which I think is not only free but also the best software to create PDFs. And LaTeX also gives you the ability to add some JavaScript into your PDFs. I am not a JavaScript programmer, but I use LaTeX programming language to insert some JavaScript to get some functionality. For example, I can create a PDF in which students can click a button to begin a quiz, then they start answering the quiz, then they end quiz, and then there is another button on that PDF which they click and they can get the correct answers. So if you want a sample of those quizzes, you can just join my mailing list and send me a message. I will give you the sample of what I mean. But the problem with LaTeX is that LaTeX has a learning curve. you have to learn this software. It takes some time. And if you don't want to invest this time, you want to start quick, then I am afraid LaTeX is not a good option for you because it has some learning curve. You have to give some time to learn this software. But you can create PDF in Microsoft Word. You can create PDF in Canva. If you want to make some presentation slides for your lectures and you want to create some graphics, some, for example, flow charts. I have a separate video in which I discussed 4 free flowchart software. You can watch that video. So then you can use Canva. Canva also allows you to create PDF. There are many other options to create PDFs for your lectures. And these PDFs are normally required, for example, checklists or cheat sheets for your courses, or sometimes you want to put some instructions, you can put a PDF. So these kind of activities. So if you don't want to bother all this, you can still put your contents on Google Docs, which comes with the Google Drive. Google Drive has 15 GB of free storage, which you can use to put your course documents on Google Docs. It is a cloud storage, and then you can share to your students. Now, quiz banks is a little bit different. I have a separate video on which I explained quiz banks. Not in much details, but I will soon make a video how to create quiz banks. If you are using a learning management system, then quiz banks are very important, where you put a lot of questions into that bank. And then whenever you want to create a quiz, let's say you are teaching algebra, so you can put 100 algebra questions in your quiz bank, and then if you want to take a quiz, you just select any question out of those 100 questions, for example 10 questions, and put on the quiz for your class. In the second week you need another quiz, you put 10 more questions, and so on. So this is the purpose of quiz banks. Audio contents, I do not create any audio contents. I mostly create video contents, but if you want to create audio contents, you can do that. You only need a mic and a storage device. Just put your audio files on your Google Drive or on your learning management system directly. So these are some types of contents you will need in order to create courses. Now let's talk about the delivery, which is the most important part for a teacher, how to deliver your contents. So I have shown you only 2 ways here because I don't want this video to be too complex for you, but there are many options. So let's talk about first learning management system. Learning management system is a software which facilitates the delivery of contents to your students. It gives you the ability to create courses, and these courses can be created in various ways. Then it gives you the ability to have video conferences with your students. So if you want to have a blended delivery in which you want to add some standalone lectures, and then from time to time you want to be live with your students, that is called video conferencing, you can do this. And there are many types of learning management systems. I cannot even count them. So I use Canvas because Canvas is famous in Australia and Canvas is very easy to use. And you can create a free teacher's account which gives you all the functionality. Now in this diagram, if you look, I have shown YouTube channel on top of Canvas learning management system. And the reason for this is that what I would suggest is that you host your videos on your YouTube channel, make them private or unlisted or private, and then you take those videos and then you insert those videos into your courses, into your learning management system. And you can do this very easily by using an application which is called Edpuzzle. And Edpuzzle gives you a very customizable video player. It means that you can force your students to watch full video. You can ask questions during a video. The video will stop there, question will pop up, students will have to answer the question. Then you can see how much of a particular video your students have watched. Every student, you will get a complete statistics of their progress. And this is very powerful. So these type of features can be added with Edpuzzle. Then there are some add-ons available with Canvas. And what are these add-ons? These add-ons are small programs which add some extra functionality to your learning management system. And one example would be Turnitin. Turnitin is a plagiarism checking software, and you add this to your Canvas learning management system, and then you can see whether your students are trying to cheat you. If they are trying to copy their assignments or anything, it will show you. It will show you the score, that how much plagiarism is in that particular assignment. So this is very powerful. Now the second option is another application which is called ClassFlow, and this application provides you the ability to have online courses. And the benefit of this application is that you have two separate screens. On one screen you can have your lectures or presentations, and there is another part which the students will see. So one part students cannot see, the other part student can see. So you can have your lectures on the left hand side, and then you can select whatever you want to show to the students, and you can do that. ClassFlow is a software by a very famous company, Promethean. There is a big marketplace on ClassFlow where there are many free teaching material available, and some material you can buy very cheaply in $1 or $2. So you can get a very good lecture on any topic. You can add this into your lessons. So this is another option for creating your online courses. So this was a short and a big picture of online teaching. Now there are some numbers on this diagram if you have a look. And these numbers are those videos which you should watch if you want further guidance in any of this particular area. So if you look at the description of this video, you just watch the video at this particular number. For example, you want to learn more about how to create video contents. Then look in front of the video. There is number 1 or 2, whatever. You just look in the description and watch the video number 1 and video number 2, and so on. So this was the purpose of creating this video, so that this is an index for you. Whenever you want to learn anything, start with this video, and wherever you want to go, just look in the description and watch that particular video. So I hope you like this video. If so, please give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.